Hey there, Aries. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Jade, and this is Star, Moon, and Sun Tarot. I'm going to ring the singing bowl. Alright. Aries. Whether you have Aries as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any Aries placement, really, this is going to be a darkness and light reading, okay? Looking at some darker aspects and some lighter aspects. Alright, this is very good. Looking at darker aspects of ourselves is doing shadow work, looking at those things, facing them and healing them, accepting them and making the changes necessary. And it makes us a better person for better situations. I know everyone loves the love readings, but if I do too many, it's just the same storyline over and over, and that gets boring. And besides, I do tarot after, and it seems like love stories are coming up after in the tarot regardless. So, yeah, I'm going to timestamp these, and if you just want to skip to the tarot, that's fine. But I do highly suggest sticking around for this oracle card reading. I've got all of them pulled already. Lots of cool messages coming out, Aries, alright? So, let's get into it. Here we go. This is typically how many decks I use to read for myself, and I've been guided to, do some readings where I read for you guys like I read for myself with a bunch of oracle decks. So here we go. The first one is these Magical Dimensions, Oracle Card and Activators by Lightstar. I love these. They're beautiful, and they also have like crystals and essential oils on them. So I think that's really amazing. Also, be sure to go back and check out my yearly reading videos. I did one for every sign. I did a month by month, and I clarified oracle decks with tarot, and yep, they're all on a playlist. So the card that came out for Aries for you guys is Breakthrough, card 4. 4s are about stability and foundations, and this Breakthrough card talks about taking a leap of faith, freedom, new beginnings. And the bottom of the deck was Trust, card 42, overcoming doubts, insecurities, and having patience. So I am going to just look these up in the book really quick. The Breakthrough, let's see. You may be stepping into unfamiliar territory, and you are being asked to have faith. Freedom is important right now, and you must be allowed to express yourself. This is good timing for a new partnership or business venture, but it will require your full trust in taking necessary steps forward into the unknown. This is also a time for lightning bolt transformations of a spiritual nature, all for your positive growth. And your companion crystals are sandstone and red quartz, and your companion essential oil is juniper. Beautiful. And isn't that interesting that that card talks about trust, and then trust came out? I'm going to read trust as well. I'm going to move through these rather quickly, and this can also give an opportunity for multiple messages to come out about finances, spiritual growth, relationships, all sorts of things. So be patient, bear with me. See what messages are for you. Only take what resonates. Not every message is going to be for everyone. There's probably something for everyone, though. Little by little, if you just take what resonates. 42, trust, overcoming doubts, insecurities, and patience. Trust in the unknown, no matter what your situation may bring. You must know with conviction that if you jump, there will be a safety net to catch your fall. Yeah, Aries, this is coming out in so many of these oracle decks. This is crazy. However, the catch is the net may not always appear until you after you decide to take the leap. Learn to cultivate a trust relationship with yourself and also with spirit, and you'll know when the timing feels right. Trust in your intuitive decisions and stop doubting yourself. And your companion crystals for this one are sapphire and tree agate. And your companion essential oil for this is blue cypress. Love that. Wow. Yeah, because if you're watching tarot readings, because you're like making huge life decisions, I don't know about you, but I want as much confirmation as possible, okay? So, the next deck I went into, it's a Franken deck that I've combined out of 2, Sacred Spirit and Sacred Power reading cards. These are beautiful decks, very energetic. I'm going to show you guys all of these. We got 14 energy signature, and it says the past is in the present, so there may be past things that you're dealing with still. We got freedom. Freedom came up, and so did compassion, Very beautiful energy here. We got Galactic Healer, and it says move forward with an open mind. Hello, is that not what we just, the same messages that came with the breakthrough? We got 18, ground your light, let your soul shine. We got energy balance. Wow, very nice. So, you know, balance your chakras, practice compassion, you know, during this time. Ground your energy, move forward with an open mind. Unconditional love was on the bottom. So this was just really stunning. I am loving this. Yes, balance your chakras. See how they're meditating and doing like Tai Chi, yoga. You can even listen to things at night that help clear your chakras. This is beautiful. So, let's see. I went in with the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. The back looks like this. We got Sylvanius, which is truth and clarity, cutting through deception. This is almost like the Ace of Swords, okay? It cuts through. There's some type of clarity coming in or that you have gained or will be gaining, Aries, for some of you here. The Bright Mother. Oh, and this is card 34. That reduces to a 7. So things might be a little bit shaky here. 16 is a 7 again. So the Bright Mother is all about creativity, nurturing, being productive. Maybe that's where your focus is right now. We got the Gloomiest Doom. He came out in the middle. This is all about feeling self-defeated, pity, self-destruction. But then some more came, all right? I know, you know, that's some energy that it came out right in the middle because there was these two, then this guy, and I thought it was only two more. We got the Fairy who is kissed by the pixie. So this is love given and received. It seems like you're getting clarity and being very productive here. You might be sad about things, but it seems like you're coming into some type of acceptance here and going on a new journey, a new direction, possibly with love given and received. And Penelope Dreamweaver came out. This is all about inspiration and magical dreams and visions. And this is interesting because there's more about dreams. On the bottom was this, which is like the fairy guidance card. I look at it as like a clean slate, a new beginning for this. Because we see the journeyman, we see clarity. Let's keep going here. I went into a deck. It's another Franken deck of mine. I call it my my Franken deck of darkness. It's 3 decks in one. It's the Mausolea Oracle of Souls, the Dark Mirror Oracle, and the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations. They're not all dark cards, all right, but I want to show you guys what came out because this is really interesting. This Angel of Dreams came out. So that's why I'm saying dreams. Maybe some of you should keep a dream journal. You might be getting messages in your dreams. Azrael, the Angel of Death, came out. I'm fairly certain a good number of you are ending something, having some type of breakthrough. There's something here with this root is the connection between like the 3D solid world and the ethereal realms. This is the Angel of Silence. So, and followed by the Angel of Vengeance. I'm seeing this as somebody may have vengefully closed you out, or you maybe shut them out here. Then we got card number 11. This Addicted card came out with the Ground, the Kingdom. This is what I mean. The Ground, the Kingdom is like this 3D world that we live in here, right? And where'd that one go? The Root is the connection between this and the higher realms in the Jewish Kabbalistic system here. Let me put her up here. How many more do we have? I'm going to put all these up here. I'm going to read this Addictive card, all right? This may not apply for all of you, but especially the messages from certain books I did want to make sure I read. So the Addicted card is card 11. It's not about choosing the chains, it's about choosing them again and again. Freedom was the worst of lies. I could have been a slaver or a slave, but I chose the latter. Could be in a state of depression. Could you be addicted to something, to drugs, love, company, evil, pain, safety, to making simple everything that can be deep. Freedom is not a friend as it promises responsibility, failure, challenges. Freedom can be taken, can be broken, can be stripped naked and whipped and abused. Slavery is a much cleaner choice. If you give it all away at the beginning, how can they take it away from you? Wow. For those of you struggling with this, I feel like you're definitely, coming to accept it and look at it, being willing to look at it is the first thing. And this could be anything from codependency, shopping too much online, eating too much. I mean, I feel like we all deal with this in some way or another. We're all battling this. And with the ground and the kingdom, it being something that's very, this coming up right behind it tells me this is something very real, very in the 3D right now. I feel like a lot of this stuff, this silence and vengeance, this could be somebody at a distance from you here. Possibly someone you have a connection with as well, some type of spiritual connection. But something has died here, and there's important messages coming through in your dreams. We're going to look at card 13 as well, this blinded to pain. These dark mirror ones, I just feel like they're especially important to read. I'm going to read for the archetypes as well. But I'm not reading for all of them because we'll be here all day. Okay, so this is, I can shoulder it, and it's not a big deal, isn't it? Carving oneself for every stroke of whip and feeling so broken that it makes no difference to be whole. T.S. Eliot said, "A fly that lives a single day has lived as long as we. Yet we accept the passage of time like it didn't matter, like we don't matter. Every day a single line is added to the pattern, a single fly is added to the wall. We take one more responsibility, we take a little more abuse, we shoulder a little more pain. We smile in front of a little more insolence, we close our eyes to the wounds, we think we can endure it. It doesn't hurt, we say to ourselves, like men, because it's manly to endure and be strong. Like women, because it's feminine to endure and be strong. Like humans, because the care and gentleness we feel is precious to others and we don't dare to actually claim for ourselves. After all, we can do it, but it actually hurts. It's painful." Wow. So this could definitely be the energy of dealing with this, conquering this addiction. Yeah, and then look at this today for tomorrow. Not all these dark mirror cards are bad. Some of them are quite positive. Yeah, look at this. Look at you guys overcoming. Yes. Hope is in the present. It's the brick we use to build the future on. Wow. I want it some, I want it later, gently. It may seem like a trade-off to sacrifice the present in order to secure a better future. That's what ants do. Or to sacrifice the future to enjoy a better present. Cicadas do this. Either choice holds a bitter taste. It's like watching a child play. Shouldn't she study? And if she were studying, wouldn't she regret not playing more? You meet a person you are attracted to. Do you go fast and let it stay in the fantasy, or you make a move and follow it through to the ethereal ending? The endless choice between regret and remorse. What if, for once we turn our back to the dark, we do the unexpected and shred it like a used dress? We can walk by the sea as no one is around, and we skinny dip out of our worries. The present and the future are one single integrated connection. There is no choice because the road is only one. What we are today and what we are tomorrow may be different, but it is the same person. Yeah, so there's some major growth and evolution going on here. We also have the Angel of Rain coming out, but this is very beautiful because on the bottom of the deck was the Angel of Verdancy, okay? And this talks about seeds being sown. And the rain here coming out with it, this Angel of Rain, I feel like this is the seeds for tomorrow being sown when you guys conquer this. This is beautiful. This is what I mean. This is amazing. And it's so empowering to do this. And it's going to make you guys better people. You're going to have better relationships, better careers, better everything. You're going to be happier because you're going to find that happiness within. Nothing else can make it appear there. It has to, we make ourselves happy. Okay. So, The archetypes. This is the other one I am going to read, and then I'm just going to go through these two, and I'm going to do a brief tarot spread. I will timestamp, okay? So the first one that came out was the Gem. Then Anima Mundi. And I will read all of these to you. The Maiden. The Seed. On the bottom was the Empty Room. Alright, so let's find the Gem first. Here we go. The Diamond, the Gold, the Inner Treasure. There are infinite names for the Gem. It is also known as the Jewel, the Star, the Talent, the Gift, the Gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The Gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the Gem requires a descent beneath the surface where there is no definitive map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. And this is when light, when you're acting right, this is your unique, shining, generative, irreplaceable. When this is dark, it's experienced as envy, greed, grasping. In mythology, the diamond is often linked to the daemon, or inner light, and that's spelled D-A-I-M-O-N. I think Gemini got this, or somebody else got this. It's coming up for a lot of signs. But I just wanted to point out that D-A-I-M-O-N, which is close to what? Demon? Is inner light. It's just interesting the way words have been twisted from their initial meaning. The inner light leads us toward our true self, our purpose, our destiny. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again. Find yours. Okay, that's amazing. And then the Anima Mundi card, this is a big one. Okay, there's a couple that are like super duper spiritual. I think there's there's not many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's only 8 real special cards like this in the whole deck. So this is Anima Mundi, the soul of the world, all that is. This epitomizes the principle, accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all its multifaceted, multidimensional layers bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. And when light, this is tending to the sacred details of life. When dark, it's overwhelmed by the bigness of existence. Anima Mundi is the energy behind the World card in the tarot deck. Yeah, this is what is makes the world shift and turn. Both carry the themes of universal unity, completeness, and embrace. So this is like the world. This is the energy behind the world in tarot. The embrace of Anima Mundi is available anytime, anywhere, to anyone, day or night, rich or poor. It is a process of unveiling our resistance to its love. So, yeah, think on that one, guys. All right, the Maiden is the next. This is like a life stage. Okay. Or this is the Virgin, the Princess, the Innocent. The Maiden archetype is the epitome of innocent arousal, naive sensuality, and precarious purity. She is compelling and addictive because of her flawless and youthful glow. She's the first archetype in the trifecta of Maiden Mother Crone, and rightfully so because she has so much to learn. The Maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way and subject her to a challenge that leads to the next phase of womanhood. She must grow up, yet hesitates at the threshold, enamored by the charms of youth. The Maiden represents the side of us that is riveted and curious. Drawn to shadowy forests, dark nights, and taking just one taste of poisonous fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. Let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, young one. When light energy, this is curious, enchanting, sensual, and full of vitality. And when dark, it's pretending, projecting, denying, and fantasizing. Do you long to be rescued by another or receive a kiss that brings you back to life? Be wary of waiting for a prince. Break the spell of your own life. Moving from the maiden to the mother is challenging, often leaving unresolved tensions between the two archetypes for years, if not a lifetime. So, yeah, you could be sowing some oats here, or you might be in this phase of life. Let's see here. You could still be dealing with things from this phase of life, though, even if you are past that, you know. Seed. It's all how it resonates to you guys. You got to take what it means to you, and only take what really resonates, okay? Although this is all really important stuff. Okay, the seed. Woo. Yeah, the beginning. Beautiful. There's a little pearl in the center. Beginning, the origin, the pearl. Beginnings come in many forms. They are not always a beautiful seed placed intentionally in nourishing soil. Origin stories, like any birth story, are complex, surprising, multi-layered, and usually reveal a central image or detail that represents the fully formed being. Simply stated, the end is present in the beginning, or the entire oak tree resides within the acorn. Whether you follow this imaginal theory or not, know that when this card appears, there is potent generative energy all around. It stirs your very insides and usually results in an antsy, impatient feeling. Pay particular attention to what agitates you, as it is a sure sign of growth to come. You are bumping up against a growth edge. It is from the grit that the pearl eventually comes to be. Yeah, there's some type of cycle. Something's happening here. When light, this is generative, fertile, germinating, and building, right? And when it's dark, it's festering, stewing, and dormant. The true seed is elusive. If we follow any story towards its origin, it spirals further and further back in time. In this way, we're always the seed and always the fruit it bears. Sorry about that. I had to pause it really quick and let my dogs in. One of the alchemist's favorite images was the pearl. The irritant over time becomes the treasure. What is your grit? Ooh, so what is the irritating little sand that will eventually become your treasure? Interesting. And then finally, the empty room. Oh, I opened right to the page. The vortex, the abyss, the nothing. This is on the bottom of the deck, remember. The empty room haunts us all. It is the universal and all too frequent feeling of lack and wanting, of the craving to fill ourselves with something, anything. Yes. We too often attempt to remedy the discomfort of the empty room by any means necessary, leading us to a culture of more. Wasn't this what that addiction card was talking about? And then we went through all that? Wow. This card is a cry for patience, for sitting within the barren walls of not knowing, for awaiting true vision and purpose before attaching to what we should do next to save our outward appearance. Be with the nothingness. Be with the impatience. The empty room has immense power. Let others wonder what you are doing. If you can settle into the magic of emptiness, you will soon hear its whispers of wisdom. All right, and light, when you're light about this, it's spaciousness and potential, possibility. That's how you see nothingness. And when dark, it's addiction, insatiability, more for more's sake. Interesting. This is what I mean. Multiple confirmations coming out in like every reading. A day of silence is a surefire way to harness the power of the empty room. The archetype of the empty room is also portrayed as the hungry ghost, always feeding and never satiated. The hungry ghost is scary. Okay, in Buddhist culture, right, the hungry ghost, they live in the bardo. They're just always wandering, looking for stuff they can't find. Not good. Hi, sorry about that. I had to pause it again really quick. My son came home. I apologize, Aries. All right, so moving on. There were only 2 more decks I went through. Okay, this is the Oracle of Dark and Light and Shapeshifters. Let's see here. We got a Clockwork Pumpkin. A wonderful idea, the aha moment. Something with divine timing is happening here. Yeah, shallow grave, you missed someone. 12, 11. That's what these are reducing down to. So 3 to 2. The Candy Cane Angel came out with time for a treat. I don't know if something happened around the holidays, or maybe you planned on ending something after the holidays. That's how I'm kind of seeing this. Maybe the holidays made you miss someone. We have the Witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. And then on the bottom was the Sea Beacon Fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? So just be careful who you're getting guidance from. Okay, then finally in the Shapeshifters, we got Alice in the Sea of Tears, cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. We got little Owlin, okay, wisdom coming in. Possibly some of you have air in your chart. Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. I do feel you being with friends, with people. Some of you may have pets or a lot of animals, or at least a few. With the Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. And with the Frog Princess was on the bottom, it says, heed wide counsel, listen. So, again, be careful who you are getting counsel from. So then finally, well, not finally, now starts the tarot portion. That is it for the oracle cards. For the tarot, I did actually go through my Thoth deck. I have a very large Thoth tarot deck. And I'm asking for one card overall for just the storyline that's going to kind of come out in tarot. What is this about? And we got Death came out for you guys, Scorpio energy. It came out with the Ace of Discs right behind it, okay? So regardless of what is ending here or what you're going through, it may be a very difficult transition, okay, because they both landed in the reverse. And when I see Death in the reverse like that, to me it's still a death, it's still an ending. It's just very, it might be very difficult, very painful. Scorpionic energy. And I want you to remember that with a death and ending comes a possibility for a new beginning. Okay, so I'm going to put these up here. On the bottom of the deck is the universe here. Alright, so that tells me, again, there's a big, big cycle ending in some of your lives, Aries. So I'm going to go in with the tarot now. I'm not going to do a huge spread, about 6 cards or so. And I'm going with the Wild Unknown Tarot, and then I'm going to clarify with the Raven's Prophecy. Members, ancestors, show me what I need to see for Aries, please. Make it clear for their highest good. For this reading, what do they need to know, see, hear, what messages do we have for Aries? Please, let me pull my chair up. Okay. Okay. Father of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. All right, so this could be your energy. It could be the energy of a Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean person. But it doesn't have to be. It can literally be any of us can take on any of the King, Queen, Emperor, Empress energies. Okay, so, but Cups speak about love and emotion. The 7 of Pentacles can talk about willing to give effort, willing to receive effort, growth. Okay. 2 of Wands. Okay, this is a decision in passion. The 2 of Wands. Wow, Judgment, and then there's Judgment. 2 more, please. Okay. The 7 of Cups. Well, that was under the Father of Pentacles. So. Alright, so notice there's 2 fathers here, 2 kings. The 5 of Wands is on the bottom of this deck, so it speaks of conflict, Possibly competition. Let's see here. Show me about this Father of Cups, please. Wow, Ace of Cups. Show me one more. Queen of Wands. Okay. So someone might feel like you are extremely sexy, extremely desirable, and like you are their Ace of Cups, or vice versa here. That is a pair, Father of Cups, Queen of Wands. All right, but let's keep going and see what happens. This is just a basic storyline so far. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes by the end, I'm like, oh, so this is not working. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Someone is feeling trapped in their thoughts, in their mind. Show me about this Seven of Pentacles. Six of Swords. So someone wants to move to calmer waters with the Six of Swords here, and possibly kill something else. The Emperor upright. You want to move towards calmer water, possibly as the Emperor, or towards somebody who they see as their Emperor. Show me this. Okay. I was just going to ask for the Two of Wands. We got the Magician and the Queen of Coins. So coins are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, it does not have to be. Same thing for Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So that could potentially be a pair there. Perhaps somebody had to make a decision. Someone's a little trapped in their head here, and either think you're the Emperor or you think someone is the Emperor. Someone's trying to make this happen. They might see you as a Queen of Coins and a Queen of Wands. It could be someone is, there could be somebody already involved and they're kind of trapped in their head, maybe wanting to move forward with you, Aries, or vice versa. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is, she's stable, she's abundant, she's usually a mother, nurturing, and the Magician talks about manifestations. It can also be manipulations in some sense, but I'm not necessarily getting that. But it could be. You could have been manipulated. You might feel that you were. Show me the Judgment. Some people see the Queen of Wands as the other woman. What? Okay. So Page of Cups came out in reverse here. With the Four of Cups coming up sideways. And the Five of Wands coming up sideways. And the Sun, but way over here. So it looks like a judgment has been made here because, wow, there was conflict or competition with the Five of Wands. With the Four of Cups, there could have been a refusal. Maybe they're not talking. Father of Pentacles, show me. Okay. Two of Wands. Judgment and Justice. Justice is Libran energy here, so there's a lot of energies out here. There's the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, and this is the closest energy to yours, Aries, you know, as far as I can tell, but it's coming up under this King of Cups, Queen of Wands. Okay. It it looks like some of you are, yeah. Wow. All right, so I didn't even get a chance to clarify the Seven of Cups. We got the Six of Cups, Knight of Wands. Some of you are wanting to move very quickly, passionately towards a past soulmate energy here. You've made a judgment. You feel like it's justice in this Two of Wands decision here as the King of Pentacles. All right, and then here's judgment again with Five of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Sun coming up. Whatever this is, I feel like you've made a decision. Seven of Wands on the bottom here. All right, you're willing to protect this, or someone is willing to protect this, defend this. There's a lot of people here. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles or Coins, an Emperor, and a King of Cups, Queen of Wands. So there's a lot going on here. Multiple energies coming through, and it can be a little confusing with so many people. I'm going to get advice right now with the Starseed Oracle. Advice for Aries in this situation. Advice for Aries. That's what I mean. There's a death, but it's the end of a big cycle, and it's bringing in new opportunities. All right, so don't get stuck in that doom and gloom energy, Aries. That one doomiest, gloomiest, or whatever that little guy was for the fairies. Because you're having a breakthrough. It's going to be very good. Yeah, let me see. Passion, intrigue, drama here. Okay, let's see. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay, I love that. And then lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. And on the bottom of the deck, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition. Turn your gaze within, Aries. I think I want to read the book on these just to see. Let's see. I will go through them quickly. Where is it? Trust. Trust the timing. So trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So often those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that time is running out. And they spend their life worrying they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or moment is to spend your time worrying about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. Love that. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead and ride a wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, constantly scanning for something they might have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust the wave you came in on. Trust the season you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush, and it's never too late. I love that message, Aries. Let's do lifting the veil. I just feel like such good messages are coming out of this. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths, so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others, but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic or unaligned with the survival and well-being of Earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. This is no easy feat, but it's so worthwhile, both individually and for the planet. This is the whole reason I'm doing these shadow and light, darkness and light readings to begin with. okay? Literally, because it will make everything better. It'll make your relationships better. It'll make you feel better. It'll make you happier. It will bring you in better career options, better friends. Let's see. This is the, wow, Panther Spirit. Reclaim your power. Yes. You guys are doing major, major shadow work here. You're working hard. This is 44, reducing down to an 8. So I see the work being put in. Okay, this is shadow work. This is battling addiction. Okay, that is beautiful. You're reclaiming your power. What's another one? Ooh, okay. White Raven. Yes, 66. Wow. Okay. Trust in the magic. Both of these have mirroring numerology, okay? There could be some mirroring here going on. Check back next week. I think I'm going to do more twin flame soulmate love readings. But again, these shadow and light readings, like, look at how the tarot literally was kind of about possibly relationships and love and all sorts of craziness. You know, doing this shadow and light work and putting in this work to ourselves makes for better us and better possibilities in our lives, better opportunities that we will align with. Okay, so I love that, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and a huge thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate it so much. Keep it up, and I will keep doing this for you guys. I promise not every reading is going to have 8 billion oracle cards. All right, I have a couple different things I'm going to be doing, you know, including shorter ones that you guys have seen, but occasionally I will do longer ones like this as well, okay? So thank you so much. I hope to see you guys next time. Much love to you all. Bye.